that Kyle Shanahan wants.
3 touchdowns to help end that 3-game skid last week. And they begin this one with a run to Deebo Samuel, and he has a hard time getting back to the line of scrimmage. Jamel Dean got there first, and then Lavonte David finished him off.
Deebo Samuel and Trent Williams in the huddle.
On 2nd down, Purdy's first throw finds George Kittle. Bunch this week in Tampa Bay. They said, look, we got beaten down, and that left a lasting impression. Here's McCaffrey lunging after this ball on a low throw. And he's able to get it. One of the best run defenses in the league since Todd Bowles came over a few years ago. First 3rd down of the day. Purdy to throw. Give him time. Tight coverage, though, and Lavonte David trips him up to force the punt. Longtime captain of this Tampa Bay defense, having an excellent year in his 12th year with them.
Well, this is going to be one of the big things to watch. Look how everybody's walked up. Now you see the secondary kind of creeping up, because that's the area that San Francisco wants to hit. We saw that on that opening pass to George Kittle, getting behind the linebackers in front of the safeties. When they squeeze like that, it's going to be interesting to see.
Less pressure on Purdy. It works play action to begin this drive and has Deebo Samuel. He's got a first down. Gain of 14 for Deebo. You talked about it too, just the presence that those 2 guys bring to that huddle.
Yeah, it's just a different feel when you stand in that huddle and have all your guys there, and here's some more of those weapons. And it's something that Todd Bowles talked about. You know, hey, we played against Christian McCaffrey when he was at Carolina, and they had a couple of guys. But when you add Christian McCaffrey to this group, it is a whole different style of challenge when you're trying to slow this Niners offense down.
But he can also be the playmaker. McCaffrey has a seam and has a first down and a gain of 8. Sack from defensive end last week. 2nd and long. Purdy scans and throws, and Kittle gets stopped by game against the Titans. Let's see what they do on 3rd down here. Purdy has McCaffrey, and he's got a first down. Christian McCaffrey pulled down by Winfield, but he takes it to the 41 and a gain of 12.
Yeah, but just too much distance for the player to have to cover. Here comes Antoine Winfield all the way from center field, and he doesn't even really know if it's that guy or do I take the crosser. So right there you got your defender into no man's land, and for the first time somebody would
snapped his NFL record 17-game streak of scoring at least 1. He's got it again here. Bounces to the outside. Christian McCaffrey rolling again, although flag's down. Flag's down back around the 30.
Holding. Offense, number 11. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay. First down.
It's McCaffrey. Bouncing. Christian McCaffrey close to a first down. Got pushed out of bounds by Kayvon Merriweather. NFL's leading rusher. He came over here to San Francisco. He said, hey, I'm a better all-around running back than I get credit for, and he's done nothing but show that.
Yeah, that gap scheme, it's so hard to defend. They roll it out at you so many different ways with so many different guys that can pull and wrap around, and then you got Brandon Ayuk on the outside working against Carlton Davis. We talked about these wide receivers in the run game, how well they block downfield. You add that to Juszczyk and the tight end group with Kittle and that offensive line. This is a really fun run game to watch.
Helping pave the way for a productive start to this game for McCaffrey. He's got it again here. Sneaks his way inside the 10, lowers the shoulder, and sets up 1st and goal.
This time you've got double pullers up this way, and they're going to do it a lot tighter. And that's a tough fit. You got to have that patience. Look at the patience by Christian McCaffrey and that little narrow opening that they're able to create. But it's the patience not to press and get right on top of your blockers.
Got him at the end of October last year. They're 18-5 since they did. Smelling the end zone for the first time today. They feed McCaffrey again. He bounced inside and took it down to the 3 or 4. Shuffles his way away from the formation here on 2nd and goal. Purdy has McCaffrey. Perfect design and a touchdown for San Francisco. Well, there's a great example of one of the many things they can do with CMC.
Boy, does he get Devin White with just that little shuffle. He creates this separation. Watch Devin White right here. The little shuffle by Christian McCaffrey, and then he is just outflanked right away. There's no way he's getting back out there. Look at all that space for Christian McCaffrey. Add a couple of crossing routes to make it even more challenging for Devin White to get back. Great play design.
grits his teeth and gets back in the end zone. He's got a touchdown in 18 of his last 19 games and caps off this 12-play drive.
He's watched today.
Third down 15. Here's Samuel angling out the backfield. Made the first man miss and got to the 19. David and White there to stop him. It's fourth down right there for Brandon Ayuk. Here's a toss from McCaffrey. White shirts around him. Lavonte David. There was Shaq Barrett. Seconds. One timeout left on first down. Here comes pressure. Gets it off to McCaffrey. And Winfield does a good job to hang with him, bumping out of bounds. It's McCaffrey trying to get a little bit of breathing room. Nothing doing there against this Tampa Bay defense that has been a staple under Todd Bowles. Wherever he's been a defensive guy, and they've been a top 10 defense in Tampa 3 of the last 4 years. This year was one of the big reasons they got off to the 3-1 start, but then a rough patch, and they got torched by the Texans to run that losing streak to 4 games. Back looking like they need to if they're going to win the division. A toss from McCaffrey. Juszczyk out in front. Crunching block against David. McCaffrey spins and stays on his feet for a first down. Gain of 12 for Christian McCaffrey.
And this is what I mean when the wide receivers on this team do everything. You know, that it's securing the edge. It's getting Christian McCaffrey to the second level. And there's the
downs. Back to McCaffrey here. This one's blown out. Vita Vea unblockable. And then Shaquille Barrett finished him off. Purdy's over 300 yards on the day. McCaffrey back to the ground. Inside the 15. Ultimate example of that right here with the 49ers. It's back to McCaffrey. And it's third and short. Carry here. Third and short. You got Juszczyk up there. He had a touchdown last week. Yeah, he's going to do what he does. He blocks from McCaffrey, gets the corner, and makes it first and goal. You fullbacks like that just as much.
It's just it's such a good feel, you know, as he's coming as the lead blocker to get to the point where the most dangerous guy is. Watch, just always staying in good phase with the defense. He's kind of matching Devin Smith right there, and then you have the engagement, and you just lock on and keep him moving.
7 straight Pro Bowl selections for Kyle Juszczyk.
And Devin White and Lavonte David have been playing outstanding. And this group has done a really good job of controlling those 2 inside linebackers.
For first and goal from the 6. McCaffrey to the 3. This thing's on a little grid that spins him and keeps him warm. Here is McCaffrey into the arms of William Golston. At their own 12. And toss it to McCaffrey. Winfield coming up there with Diaby. It goes, he's forced to fumble today. Purdy to throw on second down. And Purdy sacked back at the 2.
Run team, you know, Yaya Diaby's going to get more snaps. And now he's showing some really good stuff in the pass rush right there.
Third down and a mile. Purdy out of his own end zone hands it off, and McCaffrey's got a seam. Christian McCaffrey to the 14, where he's finished off by Dennis. Yeah, man, the defense very quickly going to get the ball right back to the offense. Years. It just might seal the deal on this one as Vita Vea crunches Christian McCaffrey for a loss of a couple. Many weapons of this 49ers offense on full display here again today. McCaffrey let the block from Williams develop and got 5.
It is very hard to go divisional twice in 3 weeks.
McCaffrey again, he gets a couple.
Most rushing yards he's had in his career.
It is McCaffrey here on third and short, not going to get it. Straight ahead with McCaffrey. And Christian McCaffrey, I think, got stopped short. Winfield sticking his nose in there along with Josh Hayes from his corner spot. And they do stop him. The last gasp here with a 4th and 17. Mayfield climbs the pocket, heaves one deep. This is a Hail Mary into the end zone. Now the Bucs fall to 4 and 6 after their 3-1 start. Tough trip for them coming across the country playing.